A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secret Revealed Distance Gauge. Now, let's go ahead and bring along something a little special. Something that I was actually able to get on a nice discount. Here we have ourselves one of 3 unique Zombie Strike Hammer Shot reskins. This is basically one of those 3, the Splatter. And of course we all know the other 2 include the Caution and the Checkmate, pretty much. Because this one here has a nice sort of splatter decoration printed on it, a nice paint job pretty much with the lime green, magenta, and purple, as well as dark gray. I really love this color scheme. It's just incredible to look at. Of course the Caution and the Checkmate, they all have some pretty nice colors in them too, but this was basically part of a 2020 trilogy involving Hammer Shot reskins. And with the whole trilogy that's put into play, Hasbro has done a lot to basically milk this exact design dry, but here I have one of them basically. For a 2020 blaster, I'd say at least for a Hammer Shot reskin, this actually seems to be a whole lot more refined, and I will go ahead and explain why real quickly. It's got much better darts, the way I see it. Maybe because they're brand new. That's probably just what it is. And also, the way that the cylinder technically moves pretty freely in contrast to its older counterpart where it clicks every now and then. So you can't really spin it freely. That's just pretty much what that's about. And then of course, with the sort of hammer action you get on this, it's just impressive. Now, as I've said before though, we're not going to be doing this pretty much, the 6-shooter sort of technique on it. We're just going to be using it like normal to fire 6 shots down range, which I'm going to do right now actually. So let's see what the Splatter of all of the new Hammer Shot trilogy can do here. And one more. Ooh, that was a pretty nice performance. But you know what? Let's go detach this from the tripod because now it's the time to check on the range results here. And I'm pretty confident that this one can actually be better in so many ways, but looks like we got 2 shots at the exact same location, pretty much. So we're going to count both of these as the low shots. And they all seem to line up at around 34 feet, pretty much. Going further, we can basically see some more shots that we have fired up here. And this is where we get to see the majority of the ones from the middle. So, we're going to say 45 feet can be the middle mark. And then, finally, furthest shot is way over here. If I try my best to line it up correctly, well, turns out 67 to 68 feet is probably the best you can get out of your Zombie Strike Splatter. This one shot here certainly did trump them all. So at this point, let it be known that the Splatter itself, while it might seem average on the outside, on the inside, it really does have capabilities that you never see coming. At least for a 2020 rebuild of the classic Hammer Shot all the way back in 2013, it really does deliver. I guess a little interesting fact to note is that, well, this came out in 2020 and the original Hammer Shot came out in 2013. That's the exact time span, apart from the first all the way to the current, with Nerf Secret Revealed. It first started in June 2013 and gone all the way to July 2020. This was released around the end of that year, 2020. Man, to see the big difference between the first Hammer Shot and the latest that we got here really says something. But in the end, it still is a pretty fun blaster. But you know what? I still got plenty of others here that I'm going to want to do later on as well. So if you want to see more go down on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.